This is Joane, a 32-year-old surgical nurse who works at a local hospital in Houston, Texas. Joane has a tendency of being an emotional eater. As a result, she weighed 280 pounds. Being a nurse, the physical and emotional demand of the job made takeouts and comfort foods a norm. And having to constantly juggle between her hectic life while being a single mother to her 3 children made diet and exercise become a non-priority. Joane tried various diets and exercise to lose her weight, but the routines were time-consuming and affected her calorie intake, leaving her feeling lethargic and weak most of the time. She eventually lost the will to push forward, and she falls back to her emotional eating habits. As a surgical nurse who specializes in coronary artery bypass surgery, CABS, she is often giving health advice to her patients. Her work required her to constantly be on her feet, checking on patients, lifting those who needed assistance, and pushing gurneys. Every shift began to feel a little more difficult due to her size. Back in December 2018, Joane was assisting in during a bypass surgery when she passed out halfway through the procedure. As a result, she needed to be attended to, therefore causing a delay in the operation. This wasn't the first time her health affected her at work. There were numerous occasions where she would feel lightheaded or just out of breath after doing simple tasks. Not long after that day, Joane was pressured to leave her job due to multiple similar incidents. Dr. Paul, Joane's head doctor, told her to get her health and weight in check, or she would eventually face an early grave. Not being able to do the work she loves took a devastating toll on her emotionally, which caused her to start binging on food again. She kept gaining weight until she was almost 320 pounds. Joane stumbled on one of her former patients, Ruby, while she was exiting the grocery store. At first, Ruby could not recognize her, as she has put on so much weight since she last saw her. After a brief catch-up, Ruby mentioned that there was a product that her brother used to help him with his weight problems. It was a patch that was introduced by a doctor from Germany, Dr. Glasgow. One of the main active ingredients in the patch was called capsaicin. Capsaicin is a natural extract that activates the proteins in the body to break down fat cells while reducing the activity of enzymes that synthesizes fat. Other ingredients in the patch also helps to detox the body, boosts the body's metabolism, and improves blood circulation, which results in more effective weight loss without much need for intensive exercise. After years of trying to lose weight, it's no surprise that Joane was skeptical. It wasn't until she saw photos of Ruby's brother and the transformation he went through. That was when Joane got into contact with Ruby's brother to find out more about the patch. She began using the patch, and within the first week, she lost 6 pounds. Within a month, she lost close to 20 pounds, and by the 3rd month, she has dropped 55 pounds. Every week, she would look at herself in the mirror with glee. Joane has since reapplied to work back at the hospital once again and is now weighing at 150 pounds.